Operencia, the Stolen Sun. Boop. I think this is a turn-based grid first-person dungeon crawler type game. I have no idea if it'll be in like the territory of Grimrock or more of the grindy ones or what. We'll see.
On the other side of imagination, there lies Operencia, a world where reality embraces fantasy, where dreams foretell destinies, where history meets legend. I hail from this land, and I have a story to tell. I was there when the great dragon, Fate, rose from the depths. None could stop him. Humanity faced its doom until arrived the Sword of Legend, until arrived Attila.
Gate to the Underworld. Not so long ago, King Attila accomplished the unthinkable, unifying the entire land of Operencia under a reign free of war for the first time in its known history. But the unthinkable has happened again, and this time it is anything but peaceful. Demonic forces of the Underworld have constructed the first gate to Operencia, large enough to support an army, and they're taking full advantage of it.
Should have seen this coming.
Well, it's not every day an army dares launch a surprise attack against the mighty Attila.
And it is not any day that an army defeats him.
I imagine part of you admires such an ambitious assault.
You know me too well, Reika. It's just...
You prefer to be the one surprise attacking.
Precisely.
We're here.
Hello, how's this gonna work?
Make haste. We must get to the gate immediately.
Have you any idea what to expect?
Yes.
Okay.
Perhaps you'd like to prepare me?
No.
Your brevity suggests either unimaginable horrors or tales of past love.
Can they not be one and the same?
Oh, this will be interesting.
Immediately got rid of the controller. I forgot it was a grid-based dungeon crawler for a moment there when I launched the game, and so I was thinking of the game as being I remembered turn-based, so I was thinking in terms of it being auto dialogue is on. Oh, when I thought of it as being turn-based, I thought of it in terms of like a JRPG where a controller is a little bit more comfortable, but nope. Is there subtitles? Are they in audio? There they are. Click. Want to get those turned on? Nope. Resume. There we go. Alright, so now we got subtitles. So yeah, moving on a grid immediately. You have free look with the camera, but WASD moves around like this.
It is quite pretty.
No time to admire the scenery.
I know.
We must move forward.
Do keep your eyes open for useful objects, though.
This is a completely natural tone of speaking.
Perhaps there is something useful here.
Shiny.
A bucket.
I sense it will prove useful at some point.
Of course you do.
There we go.
Nicely done.
So left click is interact. And we can see there's an auto-filling map in the corner. So a lot of the building blocks are there. I'm curious how the combat's gonna go. I've been kind of jonesing for this genre, so if it really grabs me, I might have to come back to this later when I have an opening for a time slot. We'll see. A nice art style. I really do miss Grimrock. When is 3 gonna happen? Not anytime soon, actually, because the developers have announced they're doing a turn-based strategy RPG, like with a top-down camera angle and a party of characters and turn-based combat and stuff, which that might be neat.
Will drench the fire.
I'm sorry to have doubted you. We can fill it at the docks.
That game might turn out to be neat, but it's not Grimrock 3.
My sword is always ready.
Of course. But is your bucket? Let's fill it down here.
I see your bow is ready for battle, my queen. Good, for battle is nigh.
What incredibly naturally... I don't know about the dialogue performance.
Some real action now.
They're talking a lot, but it's also really awkward, weird dialogue. Whoa! Cool lizard man character design. That looks neat. Sneak behind enemies to ambush them before they see you and attack. You get an initiative and damage bonus for the first round of battle.
These
Battle.
are no everyday marauders.
This gate spawns creatures Operencia has never seen.
Don't worry, human. There are many more to come.
They talk.
Not for long.
All right, so they've got looks like it's a 3-row game. Got this yellow, green, blue. The 4 characters in your party can participate in battle mode. We have these 2 at the moment. Okay. Each party member has up to 9 active skills, with 3 basic skills identical to all characters, and the rest being unique. So these are the ones that must be identical then? First battle. In battle mode, every arena has 3 combat lines, middle, front, back. Some skills are more effective against enemies from the front line, while others perform better against enemies farther away. So we have this skill, Bash. 41 to 51 physical damage plus weapon damage. Stun your enemy for 5 turns. That's a lot of turns of... wow. Only 1 in 3 chance of success, but that's if it pulls off, that's a lot of stun. Is that all it costs? Cost of 10. Yeah. So this is not very effective against the back row, not great against the middle row, fantastic against the front row, shown by the full meter here. This is information about the skills. Yeah, this is the window in general. Energy cost. Refill energy to be able to use these abilities again. Cooldown. So I'll lose this skill for 2 turns after I try it. Whoa. The positive or negative effect to your hit rating when you use this ability. Oh, okay, no, I have a hit chance of 100% up here. It's just this increases my hit by 15%. I was gonna say 15% chance of hitting is garbage. And this is their chance of critting. This is, yeah, that's the thing they already explained, actually. Melee skills can be defended, evaded, or blocked by enemies, and their damage is based on the character's strength value. Ranged skills can't be defended, but they can be evaded or blocked by enemies, and their damage is based on agility. Spells always hit. They cannot be evaded or blocked, and their damage is based on the character's intelligence value. So that's the individual icons. Well, that's what the first one is. The first one will be one of those 3. These are something else entirely. There's a lot to explain here. Okay. Target. So sword is single target. This is multiple. Okay. And sphere. Legend says there are ancient combat tactics which are based on the sphere of the abilities. That must be explained later, or intuited later. The stats of the skill gradually evolve as the character advances. Just explaining the concept of leveling. Each ally and enemy character will take 1 action during a turn of combat, determined by highest initiative value. So it's going to be first me, then her, then both of them. I get to pick an attack. So that's a multi-target right there. Like, this does slightly less damage, potentially, than the other attack. But it damages both of them instead of just one, whereas this one will go for a chance of stunning one of them. This taunts everyone, so they'll attack me and not her. Not today. Give everyone a big old defense bonus and heal them. For the king. Damage all enemies, recharge 25% of energy to your party members. Oh. That's a pretty cool idea. So there's an energy regen skill. That's also a cleave. How's the rows work? He generally attacks the front row. Word of power. Damage all enemies and silence them for 5 turns. Only a 50% chance of success. Damage all enemies, though. Huge target. Alright, so everyone has a regular attack, and a ranged attack, and guard. Enter into defensive stance, giving 25% defense bonus for 2 turns, and regenerating 5 to 20% of the maximum energy, depending on how much energy the character actually have. Alright, let's start with Cleave. How's that feeling? New character. Same 3 first things. Barbed Arrow. Just big ol' attack that's most powerful against the last row. Falcon Strike. Can hit anybody. Shoot 3 arrows simultaneously. So it's an AoE that shoots 3 enemies in any row. Energy Shield. Allows the target to use their energy as hit points for 5 turns. And also gives you 10% physical resistance. Falling Rocks. Create rocks above your enemies, dealing that much damage to them in a small area. Also reasonably strong. Decent amount of AoE attacks. Fear. Cast Fear on an enemy for 6 turns, 75% chance of success. They have a 60% chance to spread to another enemy. Frightened enemy's damage is lowered by 50%. So it's like a chain fear. Herbalism. Heal like a third of somebody's health. Alright, let's do Falcon Strike. Oh, they're down. No loot. Only lizards.
My king. My queen. You have arrived.
You wear the robes of a Tautosh, but I do not recognize you. Who are you?
Gunsel, your majesty. A traveler.
Where is everyone?
Dead. Please, come with me. We were very close to sealing the gate when a wave of Underworlders came along. Slaughtered everyone.
We must seal it now ourselves.
I see the light traps are in place. I'll activate the first dish.
A new party member to learn. Alright. Whoa. Oh, Q and E. Right, they move you like that. Okay.
I am blessed to witness your powers of light firsthand, my lady.
It's only the beginning, friend.
Reflecting solid rays across the gate will seal it.
Yes. Just a few more like this.
Oh, that one's just broken entirely. Are we, fully aware of that? Maybe I should choose a different spot. Oh, I can't go left. Oh. No, that's not a... Not a lot of choices involved in this, actually. Okay. Can I go... Nope, each of them has a specific destination. Which is a problem, because this one clearly is broken. What's the deal over here?
The soldiers sent to retrieve this part did not return.
Good. This was feeling too easy.
Let's hope it's nearby.
Alright, all new problems. Let's take a look. Is that bad for me? Oh, I just went right through it, and that's a new color lizard. Oh, and there's the disc, the shield. Shaman, Berserker, and Warrior. 3 different classes. I'm guessing tank, damage, heal, kind of. Something like that, probably. Ooh. Yeah, wow, yeah, cleave affects all enemies. That's impressive. It's not even just all the guys in one row. I just took out that guy outright.
There it is. The missing dish.
Heavy.
My cart is nearby, if you need it.
He'll manage.
They hide the grid somewhat with the naturalistic looking environment, but if
you know what goes here, Your Majesty.
Naturally.
If the controls ever get slightly confusing, though, you can just look at the map anyway to know exactly where to go.
Let's finish this.
Just a few more adjustments and the gate will be sealed.
This gate will not be sealed.
Whoa. Whoa, my characters are auto-fighting, I think. Is this a meant to lose fight or something? The succubus is coming after us. I don't know what that was. It kind of went on its own. Responsive. 25% resistance. Think he's self-buffed? Okay. Area of effect attacks seem wildly effective so far. Alright, we can check out the new guy now. So he's got Spark. Lightning damage, and ignore 15% of lightning resist. 15% chance to stun for 5 turns. 25% chance to transfer to the next enemy unit. This reduces in half after each transfer. Rough. It only has a 25% chance of transferring in the first place, and they cut the chance in half, as if it's not an astronomically low chance to do 2 or 3 in a row anyway. Frost and lightning damage to all enemies and stun them for 4 turns. They gave me a lot of AoE attacks. Lightning Strike does a whole bunch of lightning damage to one enemy, 100% chance to transfer to the next enemy. Yeah, there you go. We're out of dudes though. Voices of the Deep. Evoke terrifying voices from the deep to madden all enemies with a 65% chance for 5 turns. Mass Heal. Just heal up the party. Not quite necessary yet. Silence. Make them unable to use spells for 5 turns. 85% chance of success. Let's try a Lightning Strike. 100% chance of hitting. Let's go. That's the first time I've actually had to target an enemy, I realized. Bash. Ooh, you didn't take that very well. Let's do a regular attack. Oh, miss. They are like these big, punchy, satisfying impacts when you attack.
You did it.
And now we only have an entire Underworld army to deal with.
Sounds like my kind of a day.
Their celebration was short. A surprise attack from above burned everything around them to a crisp.
What was that?
As I feared, a dragon.
Surely they are only legend.
If only they were.
I'm suddenly feeling a lot less safe. No offense, Your Majesty.
The voice acting is hilarious. Can I go that way? I guess not. It looks like you can go that way on the map. Look at this. Yeah. Alright. Oh, right. The chunk of the woods that I saw before? Yep. 3-headed dragon. Skipped right past regular dragons, huh?
Did you see it?
Yes.
Yes?
It's too bad you won't be able to face him yourselves. Succubus, to me.
If I must,
Your reluctant succubus hails from the Underworld, wizard. You do not. Why must you stand in our way?
My order knows what is best for this realm. That is all you need to know. King. Succubus, attack!
I...
Now!
No.
Your companion has left you.
Now you must actually fight for yourself.
Well, that's a problem for you, isn't it? Immune to stun and sleep. Oh. Oh. Immediate summons. I might actually need to do some healing here. Alright. Where's this one? Yeah, it's a boost my defense and gives 20% of health to my party. Might be worth doing here. There we go. And now I can focus on this dude. Let's go Falcon Strike. Yep. Okay. Yeah, they're getting meteor. Going for big AoE attacks might be less effective at this point. Let's go for a single target. I say single target as if it doesn't immediately chain. But going for big numbers on one character to scare rid of the Wraith, if I can. There we go. Have they not had a turn yet? Oh. You don't target that attack. Okay. Sure. Taking a bit more damage. Might not hurt to recover the party's... Oh, did he get stunned? Oh, fear. These two have half damage now. And he's stunned for 2 turns. Oh, shit. They both got stunned. Can I de-stun them? Not sure. Let's see. So he's immune to stun and sleep. They're immune to poison and control. Well, this is terrify. Let's try that. Counter. What? So we can counter spells, evidently. Okay. Did my entire party get stunned? So it does spell out that this guy's summoned, so that means that he dies when his summoner dies. Immune to stun and sleep. What if I stop you from casting spells? There we go. Big success. Hey. They're coming at me big. Okay. At least he can't cast for a bit. Where's my energy boost? Yeah. Do an attack while giving everyone more energy to keep attacking with. This guy has 1 hit point. Unfortunate. Oh, he dodged the AoE. But soon you'll be gone. His casting is back. Let's try silencing. Yep. Not really working, is it? Hey, I silenced you. That must be a normal attack that doesn't... That must be like some sort of normal projectile that doesn't involve casting a spell. Like that must be his normal attack.
You'll only delay your death, Conqueror. You will not defeat the dragon.
I beg to differ.
Let's go differ a dragon, if we can. Or things will go very poorly for me. There's an area over here and over there. Oh. Do you think the 3 heads argue?
What brings you here, fire lizard?
You represent your species well, human. Completely ignorant and full of hostility.
Says the leader of an invading army.
Though born in darkness, dragonkind favors the light. Long have I watched from below as my brothers and sisters have attempted peaceful homesteads in the middle world, only to face constant threats from humanity. We seek a realm under the sun, here in Operencia. You simply will not allow it.
Dragons arrive to Operencia with nothing but fury and malice. You are no different.
You are wrong, because I am different. I am the first to enter this realm with nothing but fury and malice. It is the only way.
Can we kill him now?
Yes.
I do enjoy an excuse to fire this bow.
I mean, I'm sure we have permission, but can we kill him might be, well, we'll see how that goes. Go for a little bit of healing. He is surprisingly good at healing himself. How much do you think he's capable of being feared? Huh. I could try it. Immune. Yeah, screw me. Alright, so let's do single target lightning. Ooh. Silenced. That's very not good, as it turns out. It's very preferable to have access to the 2/3 of my skills that actually do stuff. He got everyone too. Turns out the heads do argue, apparently. They were just going at each other. I was kind of joking, but they absolutely seem to argue. You think blocking arrows with your wings wouldn't be very effective, but apparently. Oh. I wonder if he has an especially high chance of blocking projectiles, because those were definitely not working out for me. Nope, he blocked that melee attack. I think the first one went through, though. So that was unusual a little bit. If I could stop being silenced anytime now, that'd be very good. Oh. Rip and tear, huh? Let's see if I can get a stun. Nope, he's immune to the stun. He's also running out of hit points, so things are working out just fine so far. And the party's healed. I'm rather surprised we started off with 3 characters that have like completely full skill bars, as opposed to having to get them over time.
I was not prepared.
Few are.
None are. Did you truly hope to resolve this matter with sheer brute force?
It seemed to work for you. You still don't understand, do you?
I suppose I never will.
Attila's triumph cemented his legacy. The scourge of demons. Peace reigned, until one day, the great king died, and with him, order and unity. Attila's great battle was but a forgotten tale. Driven by vengeance, the Underworld developed a new plan. With no strong leaders in Operencia, who would dare try to stop them from invading the Middle World? Who, indeed?
He was intentionally overpowered, and that's why everyone had way too many skills. It was a prologue where you play as pre-made characters and do the intro of the story, and a rad 3-headed dragon gets decapitated and all that. And now you sit here and pick, like, the actual difficulties. Yeah. Disables the mini-map, the level map, and all objective markers. The setting cannot be changed later in the game. So here you choose whether you want to have automatic mapping or not. And it looks like there's three choices. So instead of just picking an overall difficulty, you get to customize each aspect individually, which is commendable. It reminds me of like Resident Evil 2 had the issue like where the hardest difficulty turned off ink ribbons and the easiest difficulty turned on ink ribbons, but there's a decent chunk of people that want to play the hard difficulty without ink ribbons, and there's plenty of people that wanted to play the normal difficulty but with ink ribbons, and those weren't permutations that existed. But here we get that, so you can be like, I want to have the auto mapping happen, for example, but I want to have the fight kick my ass, and so on. Let's see, progress autosaves frequently, and companions can rest more regularly at campfires, or only save at campfires, which can be used less frequently. Also, no objective markers are displayed on the map. The setting cannot be changed. So there's some cool ideas going on here. Interesting. So this makes it more difficult to maintain your health, and you die, and you can get damaged along the way, and so on. and then permadeath. Continue for the last save point when all party members fall, or progress is deleted when all party members fall. There's some big choices, huh? You want to go all green, all red, or somewhere in between? That's cool. Oh, character creation. All right, we'll take a quick look. I'm not gonna be making my like genuine choices, and if I ever come back to this game, I'll probably redo character creation. But let's do a little preview of just what's available here, so you guys can take a look, because it feels like I wouldn't want to end the preview video without showing these off. So warrior, hunter, mage is pretty straightforward, admittedly. I'm gonna click on mage out of habit. Let's see what kind of options you get. You can customize which DreamWorks smirk you want to play as, basically. This is nice character art. Just generally. This is neat. This is neat. Alright. You can come from Berengosia, Round Forest, Glass Mountain, and Sea of Operencia. So this one gives you strength and hit points. And each one comes with this additional effect too. Intelligence and energy, agility and vigor, plus to all attributes. Neat. One of these obviously makes some sense for a caster if you want to go that route. And then you spend points individually. So like probably intelligence was, ooh, you get a detailed like D&D / Dark Souls 1, like here's the exact effect each thing is happening simultaneously as you put the points in this thing, which is always very handy to have. Let's look at this in detail a little bit, one thing at a time. So strength gives you health, energy, block, initiative, and hit rating. Okay, it takes a while to get your initiative to go up though. It's like every other point, which makes sense. It's your turn order. Agility affects energy, evasion, initiative, hit rating, a crit chance, counterattack chance, and extra attack chance. Wow. Okay. Does the initiative... Ah! So agility makes your initiative go up twice as fast as strength. Intelligence has no effect on... Oh, no. Every other point will get you initiative. Yeah. Intelligence is energy, initiative, critical chance, critical damage. Wisdom is energy, initiative, every other point again. And then little bits of resistance. Then vigor is health, energy, defense, and physical resistance. Probably like a bit of that and a bit of that. Some agility doesn't hurt, but probably most heavily into some wisdom and intelligence. You choose talents. Ah, skills. Create a bonfire to deal damage to an enemy. Cast fear, which can spread. Or cast ice, reducing their initiative. So bump around what order they show up in. I did notice that the turn order reminded me of the a little bit of the Final Fantasy X scrolling turn order system. So being able to physically bump them back with skills like that is memorable to that. Let's see. Let's go... I would say bonfire and freezing cold, a direct attack, and then something that has a little bit of utility for defensive purposes, pushing back enemy turn order and so on. Preview, what a great name for it. Now let's do randoms. Samokska, Barbara, Jolene, Deva, Bieber, Kinga, Arboska, Havadi. Yeah, I can go with that. I just want to see the intro cutscene, frankly.
Long ago and far away, a young farmer dreamed. A white stag, guiding her to a special place. Every night it returned as she slumbered. The same deer, the same hidden path, the same castle under a lake. Her father knew this to be a sign, surely the work of Chodasarvash, a miraculous deer of legend. Reluctantly, he urged his daughter to follow the calling and to never look back. for she was a young farmer no more. The next morning, the young mage admired the sunrise. She set forth on a journey she did not yet understand. Her only guide, a vision that made her question her sanity. It would only get stranger from here. A sense of awe struck the young mage as she approached the sunken castle. She had no explanation for the unnatural sight before her. A pathway led from the forest to the foot of the lake, and then through it. As she passed through the swirling wall of water, her wonder suppressed her fear. Each muddy step drew her closer to her destiny.
The Lake of Anna. Your life was so simple until now, but then you had a dream. The same one again, and the same one again. Every night, a white stag. Every night, a sunken castle. The time has come to follow that dream and to brace yourself for total weirdness in the great adventure to come.
Inside the gate sat the figure of a man against a pillar. He appeared unconscious, or worse. The young mage thought him dead. She poked at the body with her flimsy blade, just to be sure.
Ow! Hey, did you just poke me with a sword?
How do I know I shouldn't have done more than just poke?
You have nothing to fear from me, friend. I'm guessing you even have me to thank for entering this cursed castle in the first place. Well, you're not stealing my reward. I've already had enough taken from me today.
Reward, of course. You created the path in the lake.
I possessed the magical amulet of Zotmund, and I went through hell to acquire it. The amulet's power opened up the entrance here. Thing is, it's no longer mine. As I entered this forsaken fortress, a wretched old man saw fit to pin me down with an arrow and steal it. And for good measure, he knocked me out with his bow just before he left with the amulet.
The welt on your forehead is remarkable, yet you're basically unharmed. He seemed to take great care not to irrevocably harm you.
Tell that to this irrevocable headache. Help me up, please. I think I'm all right.
Good. Then you can tell me what you know about this place.
Happily. I'll explain as we go.
As we go? I wish you well, whoever you are, but I don't need you joining me.
The name is Yoshka. I don't care what yours is. And I'm not joining you. You are joining me.
That's not how this works.
Oh, just shut up and open that chest. Should be a key in there.
Also no biggie, but like the water's on the ceiling, evidently, as far as I can tell, right? This is a really extraordinary starting location. Oh yeah, our numbers got way smaller, so this is definitely those definitely like end game looking legendary characters, which maybe will become over time. All right, this game seems pretty neat. It's beautiful, just generally. In fact, these voice actors seem better than the other ones, probably because they're actually the main ones and not the ones that are just for the intro mission. But that's about the time we have for today, guys. So if you would like to check out this game for yourself, there is a link to the Epic Game Store in the description. Thank you for them for giving me a free copy of the game. In this case, it wasn't the Epic Store partnership program. It was actually the developers of this game that emailed me a code directly. If you do choose to buy the game, you can use my referral link in the description, which at no additional cost to you does send a little money my way to support me, and that's neat. Or if you need to do it manually, you can enter Sebastian SB, link which is also listed in the description, as my creator tag if you would like to support me. What happens is that just a percentage of Epic's cut goes to me instead, and that's just helpful. So thanks for watching like always, guys, and I'll see you next time.